Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Fiery Moon, and I'm here to do the full moon lunar eclipse reading, just to see what the energy has for us. You guys know, as I say all the time, the full moon is for releasing and letting go. Whether that's a person, place, or thing, mindset, mentality, just place it where it resonates for you. It's not tied to any specific zodiac sign. This is just a general, full moon spread. So we're gonna jump right in. Like I say, always take what resonates and leave the rest. Know your timeline, know your story, and more importantly, know your energy. So we're gonna start out with the Moonology deck and see what's going on with this full moon for the collective. So in regards to this full moon energy, what messages do we need for the collective? In regards to the full moon, do we need for the collective? I'm going to be working on, the June monthlies by elements, so you guys can take a look out for that. I have also been, doing a daily oracle message in which I only use oracle cards for whatever it needs to come through for the day, for whoever may need a message, want a message. But yeah, the monthlies will be out. So let's see. This lunar eclipse is happening in Sagittarius, which is also sharing the energy with the North Node. It is in regards to your faith and belief systems. So it came through a little bit in the oracle message, but we'll see what comes out now. We do have the North Node in Gemini, as well as the Sun, and as the nodes go, the South Node is where you've been, the North Node is where you're going. So you just may want to see what area of life you have, Gemini and Sagittarius, to know how this may or may not be playing out for you during this time. Again, take what resonates and leave the rest. If it's not for you, it's just not for you, and that's fine. But with it also being an eclipse, eclipses, the full moons are in regards to letting go, but eclipses, take things, out. So whatever person, place, or thing, situation or circumstance that, may be, holding you back, not, in tune with what you want to do, or something that you just may need to let go, now is the time to do that. You want to, utilize this energy for what it's for. Alright, so what's going on in regards to the full moon? For the collective, what messages do we need? So this don't make no sense, y'all. The stars do not lie. The energy don't lie. Bottom of the deck. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse energy, which is exactly what we're in. It's a full moon. It is a lunar eclipse, but it's still full moon eclipse energy. And, you know, there may be, you know, questions that you're asking in regards to whatever situation that is for you. But this here is telling you that, you know, especially with the moon, it illuminates. And I believe this is a, you know, a super, what do they call it? The super flower moon, I believe this one is called. So, you know, being that we're, you know, in spring, you know, going into, you know, the summer energy, you know, things are in bloom and blossom. So the conclusions, you know, are within reach in regards to whatever you know, you may be asking yourself at this time. But it's almost like the moon energy comes through and illuminates things for you and makes things, you know, clearer. So, you know, whatever it is that, you know, you're questioning, pondering, wondering, know that, you know, for some of you in this energy, it'll be, you know, shown to you. You'll be able to, you know, conclude the story so that by the new moon cycle, you can, you know, start manifesting according to, you know, your truth, your belief, your faith. Wow. Well, let's see what comes out. They want to just come out. Wow. Any other messages? And again, this, yo, it's just, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Bottom of the deck we have again. Conclusions are within reach. Something, you know, may truly be illuminated for some during this cycle. But what actually came out, we have a personal issue reaches resolution, which is full moon and Cancer energy. Then we have don't let your past hold you back, which is the South Node, which is currently in Sagittarius, and the full moon lunar eclipse is happening in Sagittarius energy, you know. So then we have balance, spirituality, and practicality. What better cards to have? And this is the full moon in Pisces. Now, the moon is, like, the moon rules, you know, the sign of Cancer, which represents, you know, naturally its fourth house energy, which is, you know, homes, foundation, stability. So, you know, this could be playing out in that realm for some. But, you know, some readers also see, you know, the Pisces energy as the moon. Not that it's ruled by the moon, like, you know, Cancer, but, you know, it does tend to, you know, being that it's mutable water, it has kind of some of the same, you know, tendencies. But whatever it is, it's like, if this is something personal within you, like I said, whether it's a mindset, a mentality, a belief system, things of the past, you know, if something is holding you back or keeping you stuck in that release system, it's time to almost, just like this card says, balance practicality and, you know, spirituality. And, you know, it is a common, you know, misconception that spirituality is, you know, it ties into religion, and it does not. It's actually, you know, the opposite. It has nothing to do with, you know, a religion, and not, you know, saying that there's anything wrong with religion. But, you know, wherever you lie in the spectrum, you may even be, you know, seeing a change in, you know, past, like I said, beliefs or faith systems that you've had. But all in all, being that this is, you know, the center energy, don't let that hold you back. Don't let that hold you from, you know, building what you want to build. Being secure in yourself, I want to say, like, don't let it, you know, alter what you personally believe. Because it could be something that you're personally struggling with, but it's coming to, you know, resolution here. Messages do we need in regards to this full moon energy for this collective? What messages do we need in regards to this energy and spread for this collective? Feeling like, I don't know, like, how can I explain it? Like, it's weird because we have, you know, water energy on the board, but I just feel like an energy, like all of the saliva in my mouth just got like sucked, like dry almost. I don't know what that is. I don't know who may need that, or, you know, someone might be feeling that, but that's just like what happened. Like, I feel almost like I'm in a desert and trying to find water. That's, I don't, you know, that's what I'm feeling. Like, what do they call those things? An oasis. Like, I feel that's what, you know, if I think that is what it's called. I'm gonna have to look that up after this. I can't look it up right now, but I don't know. I'm gonna do one more. And then we're gonna see. Let's go. bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles, which can, you know, speak to, you know, juggling. It says juggling finances and demands, balancing resources, time management, up and down, adaptable, prioritize, having fun at work, and lots of projects. So you could be you could be juggling multiple things at this time. Or like this energy here says balancing spirituality and practicality. You could be, you know, trying to find a balance between, you know, what you've known and almost like what you feel or what you intuitively, like what you know internally is almost like what I want to say. And up under the Two of Pentacles, we have the King of Swords. And so it's like you're trying to, you know, almost balance out something, a situation, a circumstance in which you are trying to even gain some clarity on as this King of Swords. Or you could even be with the Four of Wands up under that, you know, trying to assess, you know, a situation. Like I said, it could, you know, be in regards to the home or, you know, a foundation that you set, a foundation that, you know, you have within yourself to, you know, almost stop the juggling and, you know, come into balance. So you're, you know, trying to gain that perspective as, you know, the Hanged Man. So let's see. What messages do we need? Less cards, please, Spirit. Now know that you could be this energy, you know, you could be ahead of the energy, with the energy, or, you know, this is energy to come. That's why I say you know, you have to know your timeline, your energy, and your story. Although we are all up under this full moon energy, you know, time is fluid. So what came out, we have the Eight of Pentacles with the Star, the Three of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Then we have the Lovers, with the Empress. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. And up under that, we have the Knight of Cups. So this could be you. I mean, we have, you know, a lot of feminine energy on the board, but it doesn't have to be female. As I always say, this could be you, or, you know, this could be, you know, someone you're connected to, whatever the case may be. But with the Nine of Pentacles, you know, that represents, you know, independence, self-sufficiency, confidence. It says consistent effort, good income, material wealth, self-sufficient, completion of a project brings reward, gratitude, luxury, and security. So if this is you, you know, it's like this is the energy that you're currently in. You know, got into a place of, you know, security within yourself. You know, you're independent. You know, you have self-value. And with the Knight of Cups, you know, there could be someone that's, you know, looking at you like in this energy, or it could be, you know, how you're looking at someone if this is not you. But it's almost like, you know, the Knight of Cups comes in, you know, bringing the Ace of Cups. Because it is a knight, you know, it's not looked at as, you know, committal energy. But this could also be, you know, you showing yourself, you know, this love as well. Like I said, you know, my channel is about the self-love journey. But with the Eight of Pentacles and the Star, it's like whatever personal issues you were going through, or that you may, like if you went through this already, you know, you put in the work as the Eight of Pentacles to, you know, heal, you know, whatever, you know, personal issues that you had. You could also, you know, be still, you know, in the process of healing, or, you know, working on, you know, making changes for yourself. Like it's almost like you made an investment in yourself, and, you know, it's almost like you're standing in that investment. Or, you know, like I said, if this is to come from you, is saying that to resolve whatever personal issues that you have, you need to like almost focus on, you know, putting in the healing work. And for some of you, you know, you could be avoiding healing, because I also see the Eight of Pentacles as, you know, avoidance, only, you know, trying to, you know, just put your head down and focus on, for some of you, it could be work, but it's almost like with the head down, it's like almost like you have no hope that, you know, this issue is going to be resolved. Then under don't let the past hold you back, it could be due to, you know, like, you know, the Three of Cups could be, it says friendship, celebration, rewards, community, group, party, victory, healing, creativity, sensitivity, and generosity. It could be, you know, in the past you were surrounded by, you know, people, whether that's at work, friends, or family, that, you know, like I say, the Three of Pentacles to me is always looked at as, you know, not always, but I can see it as like a people, you know, pleasing energy. So maybe in the past, you know, you were a people pleaser. And you may even be seeing now under this full moon energy how that held you back. So with this energy, it's like it's almost going to be shown to you how, you know, this environment, this group, this, you know, work setting, whatever it is, has been, you know, keeping you from you know, like the true stability. Because if you're allowing, you know, whatever this is to hold you back, your surroundings or people, places, or things that, you know, you've known, if you're letting it hold you back, it was given like almost the false illusion of, you know, this Four of Wands, which is, you know, stability, you know, the strong foundation in community. It's like, it, you know, at least that's what I'm feeling, coupled with the don't let your past hold you back. But let's see. Three of Cups. What's the Three of Cups? Because it could be like partying, overindulging, you know, just intertwined with people that just wanted to have, you know, a good time. And like I said, it could, I felt the energy of, you know, like it was an illusion that this may have been for you. And coming right out, we have the moon, which is an illusion of fear, anxiety, deception, hidden motives. It does represent, you know, sensitivity, imagination, and dreams, but it also represents illumination. And we are in, like I said, this full moon energy, and it was given the illusion, you know, that it was something that was okay to stay in as the hangman. Like, you didn't see, you know, the need to almost, you know, move out of it. So you like stayed in suspension mode. But what the hangman does is, this is energy that you do to yourself. You hang yourself upside down to gain a new perspective. And once you gain that new perspective, you turn right side up. And right side up says, you know, it's coming out of, you know, indecision and denial, ego, you know, egotism, you know. So you hang yourself up to get that new perspective. And it has you, you know, you come out of, you know, that energy. You're seeing things from a different perspective. And like I said, it's almost like still the head is down in the Eight of Pentacles and it's down in the Star. Like, you need to see something like almost right side up instead of upside down. And because, like, with the King of Cups at the bottom, it's almost like I always say, even though the King of Cups is water energy, he does not like to show or be vulnerable, surrounded by water, but doesn't let it touch him. And by, you know, whether this is you or somebody else, by you being in that energy, it caused you like almost, you know, this anxiety of the Nine of Swords. So this is past energy, you know, it could be past energy for you. And, you know, by you not letting this hold you back, whether it was a mindset, especially with the Nine of Swords, don't let it hold you back. It's like you have to go from this king to this emperor. And, you know, take action to come out of that. Get the confidence to, you know, push through, you know, like it's almost like I'm getting like fear of, like I said, being vulnerable, fear of being emotional, fear of feeling your feelings. Because with balance, spirituality, and practicality, we have the Lovers, which could be looked at as, you know, a divinely guided decision. It could also be looked at, you know, as a connection. But, you know, I also see the Lovers as, you know, coming into balance, you know, between your masculine and feminine on a spiritual level. And this is like showing me, especially coupled with this here, like you want to come into a place of balance, whether that's within yourself or, you know, with another person. And we've seen the Emperor, And it's like up under the Lovers, we have the Empress. And it's like telling me, like, if this is all you, like you've mastered your feminine energy, then now it's time for you to master your masculine energy. You know, but in order to do that, you have to lose this fear and anxiety of being vulnerable. Let's see what, you know, the Lovers and the Empresses, and then we'll get the guidance or advice. Tell me about the Lovers. Why is the Lovers here? And the Empress. That's the Empress. Alright, so clarifying the Lovers, we have the Five of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. So again, this is almost like trying to balance out spirituality and practicality, because with the Five of Swords, it's almost like your ego was like almost giving you a false sense of security based on, you know, like physical stability, in a way. So it kind of, you know, clouded or made, you know, almost feel like there was no reason to, you know, even almost tap into, you know, your spirituality, what you feel. It's almost like you allowed your ego to defeat you. But with the Three of Wands, you're turning your back on this energy and like almost, you know, looking out, trying to, you know, see the bigger picture. And in this depiction of the Three of Wands, there's no water there. So, you know, this is looked at as, you know, waiting on your ships to come in, but without water, you know, no boats can come in. So you have to, you know, take action towards tempering out how you feel with the Temperance card. And learning something new as the Page of Swords about, you know, utilizing your intuition as, you know, the High Priestess. Maybe you have to learn how to, you know, use your intuition. But then with the Empress, we have the King of Wands and the World. Now, if this is you, with the King of Wands, you know, if you're the King of Wands, because this is clearly two different people. Two different, you know, it's a masculine and a feminine energy. But it's almost like, I want to say this came up before. It's like you were looking to your masculine or your feminine energy to take the action that is a masculine trait. It's the masculine quality, taking action. And it was like you were trying to, because you were already like leveled up in your feminine energy, you were looking for, you know, the masculine side of you to take the action. But the King of Wands is fire. He, supposed to take the action. But you see clearly like he's sitting. And if this is someone else, it's like you're looking at this person and it's almost giving you, the inspiration to want to, take action to, balance out, whether it's a connection, it could be a job, anything, a friend. Because with the world, it's like by you doing that, it's completion. It's, endings and new beginnings. It's, for some of you, it could be a reconciliation if this is, another person, whether it's how you're seeing them or how they're seeing you. This could be, coming back around for you. But, you just have to know your story. But if this is all within you, is saying like you have to, because you completed and have elevated in your feminine energy, you have to close the cycle as this energy of the King of Wands, your masculine energy of looking toward the feminine to be the action, to be the drive. You have to fully step into your masculine energy and go and take the action yourself. And that comes from, if you want to resolve this within yourself, you have to, be willing to put in the work to, heal, and having hope and faith that, coming out of this, whatever this past energy is, whether it's a belief system, whatever it is, coming out of that will bring you into this energy. But it's a decision that, you have to make. So let's see what the guidance and advice is, and then that'll be it. And the spread for the collective. Last one. So bottom of the deck we have roots of abundance. And what that means is, getting grounded, getting solidified and stable in who you are, bringing that, into, almost into reality, like grounding something, setting the roots that will lead to, abundance for you. And that comes by way of, going with how you feel. But it's like with feeling the world, but it's like you have to be willing to look within you and, come into acceptance of who you are, and not, do things or act on things because of, the people in your life or the places you've been. You have to be willing to almost ascend that energy. Don't let it hold you back because you want to, look stable or be stable or, feel like you're pleasing others. And it's like almost, the hangman is like, sacrifice. It's like sacrificing yourself for, the sake of, others. And that's not healthy. Any other messages? 3, 2. So we have a burst of magic, which is, speaks to, you opening up, you blossoming, you almost like coming into awareness with the stars, especially around the crown chakra. So the guidance or advice is like, be open to seeing a new perspective. And at the bottom it says, let it go. This is the perfect time to let go what no longer serves you. And if you let it go, 9 times if it's meant to be, it'll come back around for you. But if not, it's just like, be okay, be accepting in that. But also don't let it, like I want to say, don't let it dim your light. Keep, stay open to, the possibilities. All right, so with that being said, that is the full moon reading. Sending everyone love and light and, protective vibes. As always, thank you for tuning in with me. And I will see you all on the next one. All right, later.